Welcome. I gotta do something big, get the energies rolling up this morning. Let us get moving today and welcome. And welcome to those who are watching the replay. My name is Mary June Tracy, psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach. Doing a little voodoo and a little hoodoo and a little this and a little that here and there and everywhere. And I'm an astrologer. So I come every Monday to bring you the shenanigans. Don't you think that's what it's all about? The shenanigans and the crazies. What's going on upstairs? Not this stairs. You don't want to know what's going up on these stairs. This stair, you really don't want to know what's going up there. I'm talking about those stairs. Into the cosmos, into the planets, and finding out what's happening, man? What's happening? Really? Like, is there anything more that the cosmos that can happen for us this year? Well, on October 28th, join me if you want to find out more of the ins and outs of November. So we take a peek into November, and it's $10. So if you want to join me on Wednesday, I think it's a Wednesday evening. You want to join me Wednesday evening? And we could peek into what's going on with those little things. What's going on? What is the moon up to? What is Mars and Mercury up to? What is Venus doing? Ooh, Venus. Ooh, she's up to some shenanigans, that's for sure. Yeah, so join me on October 28th. And if you're in the Calgary area, we are having a Samhain meditation Friday evening down at Blessed Circle. So if you want to join me, either on Zoom, you can join me in person, or you can join me on Zoom for a full moon meditation down there in a haunted house. It's a house that's over 115 years old. And for us in the West, in Canada, that's pretty old. That's pretty old. So if you care to join me, definitely come on and join me there. So welcome, everybody, and thank you for coming on in. Let's see if I have any more announcements. They'll come. They will come. One more week before my cup retires. My beautiful cup that only comes out once a year. Yes. So one more week. And what's happening this week? What's happening? How's everybody feeling? Like, how are you guys all doing? Is everybody all fine and they're bouncy and cheery, or you're feeling a little bit left field, right? Are you feeling like you're just out in left field a little bit? So, thank you. I try. Just combined a whole bunch of lipsticks to see if they look good. So, what do we have today? What's going on? So, yes, the sun. Ooh. Sun's getting to be opposite Uranus. That's kind of crazy. And Mercury was conjunct the sun, trying to find out some more information on things, but the sun's in Scorpio. So the sun's not going to give up everything. So, and then the sun comes down. And the sun comes down and squares off Mr. Saturn. Yes. So we have a Saturn square. We have an opposition with the sun to Uranus. And Venus is opposing Neptune. And the moon is coming up to conjunct Neptune later on this evening. Like, wow, we got a lot of real crazy kind of watery energy. So for those who aren't used to watery energy, you might be feeling a little bit off today. You might not be feeling grounded. It'll be feeling maybe a little bit of an off day, especially if you have a lot of earth or even any of it, because water's coming in. And water is the element of change, and water holds memory. So you might be having things to do with memories. Old thoughts, feelings might be coming forward for you. there's going to be I mean, this is only the beginning of the week, but as we progress for the rest of the week, Venus is going to be in Libra, and Mercury's moving into Libra. So we have Venus coming in the front door and Mercury coming in the back door into lovely old Libra. So it's all about looking at the balancing of what you want to balance within your relationships. How do you want to communicate? Are you communicating? So yeah, daughter left for school in Olds today. Ooh, congrats. That's beautiful. So what do you think? Things are getting a little bit hot and steamy. I think that pressure cooker, the little thing is going, ooh, and it's, we haven't been taken off the stove yet. We're still stewing. We're still stewing, and we're going to be stewing probably till January, February with a lot of this energy, especially with Mars. So, and I am not live on YouTube, really, because it shows me I am. I don't know. I clicked it. Yeah. Yeah, it says I'm live. Let me go view. Can I view myself? Continue to YouTube. Yeah, there I am. Yeah, it says I'm live. Let me go view. Can I view myself? Continue to YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, there I am. Yeah, it says I'm live. Let me go view. So yeah. I just was on there. It showed me. I was talking to myself, kind of crazy, just like I am here, kind of crazy. So I'm not sure why. So I am there. So I found it. So who is going to? Yeah, heard myself in stereo. That's kind of scary. So I sent out my blog last night, so hopefully people received it. I will repost it on my Facebook page. And it just sort of went over a lot of the energies that are coming in this week. And and I thought it was a pretty card, so I chose it. Let me see. And the card that, let's see. Maybe if this is a card that I chose, well, that came forward for this energy of this week. Stop. And that was my workstation. So just want to show you the card. If I can share the screen. So this is the card that came up. It's called the Crumbling. And I think it was the card that feels like the perfect representation of the energy of this full moon that we're heading into. What are you clinging on to? So that's going to be the very, the big, it doesn't even show. Damn it. I'll stop the show. It's the Tower card. So what are we clinging on to? And that's going to be a big one. And especially as I go through each of the signs. So have that thought, what are you clinging on to as we're heading in? Because this full moon in Taurus is not going to be an easy one. The full moon in Taurus, the moon is going to conjunct Uranus in Taurus and opposite the sun. So there's going to be some real crazy energies that are coming in, and they're going to throw you off for a loop. So look at the things that you're clinging on to. Why are you clinging on to them? What do they look like? What is it that you need to let go of? And otherwise, I just have a feeling that there's going to be, with Uranus, you never know what's going to happen. That's who he is. You could be clinging on to something, and this is what you're clinging on to, and it's the Tower card. So that means dismantlement. So there's dismantlement that's coming in with this tower, and especially as we're going into November. So there's a lot of things that are going to be dismantled over the next few weeks, even though we have some energies that'll be going forward. But Uranus will come in to really shake things up. So this is like the sledgehammer coming in on the renos on what else has to be dismantled, what else has to be taken out. Or maybe it's that, when you're doing renos and all of a sudden you find, oh, shit, they put this in wrong, or they didn't do the proper electrical or the plumbing, or the foundation is off. Something to do with the foundation. Maybe the foundation is cracked and things have to get really put down to the bare bones. So that's, what this full moon, especially with Scorpio brings in such truth, such craziness. It brings in that energy of dismantling. And that's what I feel is coming in for us. There's more dismantling coming in for us. And with this dismantling, we are going to find that it feels like things are going to get really shooken up more. And we're starting off with lovely little Capricorn. And of course, we know who's in Capricorn. We know what's happening in Capricorn. But personally and professionally, I think for Capricorn, you're on display this Halloween. And it's trick or treat. You can be both. The trick is being unafraid to stand out, and the treat, the attention and rewards that follow with this energy. And the first card that comes out for you is Gemini. North nodes are in Gemini. So it's the energy of communication, but it's very mischievous, because Gemini can be that trickster, can be that mischievous, lively, witty, coming out with a response that's very quick. And I think that's what you have to be. You have to be on your toes this week. And this Halloween brings us this full blue moon at 8 degrees of Taurus. And we also have the sun in Scorpio opposing Uranus in Taurus. So this is like, check your charts, right? Where is 8 degrees of any sign in your chart, or close to 8 degrees in your chart? If you have them, you'll be directly affected with this energy. So hang on to your broomstick. It's going to be a fucking bumpy ride. Best face forward this Halloween and this week for little Capricorns. Make sure your broomsticks shine and sparkle under the light of this week's blue moon, and you're on show in more ways than one. So cast a spell and design to impress, and bring in that impression. And as we do it, we got to bring in patience. Patience. Retro Mercury reappearing in your 10th of career status, making moves along, and Venus coming in. She's coming in along the way too. And it's telling you that, yes, you do get second chance on first impressions. So there is something to do with your public image. It's the 10th house. Here we go. Energies are coming in there for you. Time to take a look. Just know that asking a second time may be worth it now, and allowing yourself to go forward. So use that charm of Gemini and that wittiness, but allow yourself to not just be rah and right in their face and be Mr. Monster, but be that one that's going to come in with this patience and grace and ease. And along with that comes the stability. You know what stability is. You are Capricorn. Capricorn is the stable one. Capricorn is ruled by who? Saturn. So allow yourself to fly that broomstick your way. Get on that broomstick, allow it to fly. There's unexpected opportunities that may stand out, be recognized and rewarded in some way. So there's something unexpected, of course, that's with Uranus. And this full moon brings peak experiences, finishing off a creative project in one of these elements, allowing yourself to see, is there a hobby, a passion and vocation, your talents? This is a house where things happen. Right? So it's your 5th house with this blue moon. And what's opposite to you, when it comes for you, is Cancer. So we want to bring in a little bit of passion, a little bit of understanding when everything is going on. We also have that with this energy of what it's going to draw towards you. And the unicorns come in, friendships. So with this all, this is actually not too bad for you Capricorns. I mean, you've been having quite a rough go of it, right? This is coming in with this friendship, souls, things, energies that's coming in. And as we go into it, the Page of Wands. So there's something new that's going to come in, something that's unexpected, good or bad, however you want to look at it. Anything unexpected to Capricorn's bad. Anything. I mean, it could be a detour that takes you to a new coffee place, and it's like, you're grumpy until you get in there to get your coffee. But you got to dare to stand out. You got to dare to stand out. This is standing out, and stand out yourself under this full moon. Just allow yourself to go out, embrace this energy of this full moon, and fly that broomstick your way to success. So this is a real push for you, Caps, of getting out there, doing a push. Let's push you. Let's get you going, right? Because, I mean, you got the stability. Friendships are coming in. There's new passion that's heading your way. You have that Libra and energy that's coming in, which is in your 10th house. So allowing yourself to go forward with it all. Very, 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 very important. So let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And who is next on the chopping block this week? Man, I wish I had some special effects. One day I'll have that special effects all coming in on me and have a full studio. Yes, that's what we're going to put that in my cauldron. So we're going to put in my cauldron special effects and studio. So that's what we're going to do. So here's my little cauldron. That's going to be something to put into the cauldron. Yes, let it stew there. Isn't that great? Cauldron. I love that. I love that. What are you putting in your cauldron? What are you putting in there? What is your cauldron of creation? As we head towards Scorpio. Scorpio energy. What is going on with Scorpios? There's a hell of a lot going on with Scorpios. I got aloof. I got aloofness coming in with you. Halloween is going to bring in some double magic for the Scorpios and double trouble too, and possibly double the love. So there's a lot of doublemint, doublemint gum. And the blue moon, this blue full moon is lasting. There's this lasting energy, and it comes into the love zone. So it's dynamic duos. This is one where our souls evolve. Ooh. Bringing in some freaky deaky things, and with that blue moon. So this is a dynamic duo. Double acts of all descriptions are going to feature this week. So we have, especially those with a past flavor. So we have this retro Mercury exit our sign on the 28th and re-entering re-entering the 12th on the 28th. The same day has Venus arrive in here. So this is like the 12th. So think in one in the back door and one in the front door. This is a house of your past. So expect elements to now resurface and even reappear. If not in person, certainly its thoughts or spooky reminders, which, have a re-examining element to you. So what have you learned or how have you changed since then? If confronted with the same choices now, would you choose differently this time around? So there's options that are coming on the table there for you. How are you going to do it? Hubble bubble, double or trouble. What are you doing on this Halloween night when the moon is full and it is the blue moon in your 7th and conjunct Uranus? So it's about you and someone else, but perhaps not in the way you might imagine. Uranus is an all bets are off planet. It is highly unpredictable. But one thing we do know about it is that it wants us to evolve, expand, experience. Unexpected encounters are coming in for you, my little Scorpio. And as it comes in, we have the sun. Shining a light on your immortal spirit and soul as it's going to come forth with energies, and you have to trust your intuition, because what other animal could come out for you yet the snake? The snake comes in, it brings in this healing energy, this healing essence for you this week, Scorpio. Allow yourself to be embraced in that healing, because there is a lot going on for you. And as we go on with this unexpectedness, this is where, or you could conjure a lover, like no other, and you have previously encountered. Maybe it's role time play for you, my little Scorpios. One perhaps who wants to share their broomstick with you. Ooh, you never know. This full moon brings a peak experience for you to release, to release us into something new. Hence, the snake comes in, and the snake wants you to shed its skin to allow you to grow, so that, yes, the 12th house comes in. It's a balancing act for you on how you want to balance, how you want to come in. It is that house of secrets and unexpected. It's really a house that you love to be. It's a house of mirrors that are coming in. One mirror you look like this, one mirror you look like that. So allow yourself to explore and experience this week and bring out your passion. Wow. There we go, my little Scorpios. You're bringing out the passion, and along with the passion come all your wishes, your dreams. It is a fun-filled week for you, but it's going to be packed. It's going to be transformational. It is going to bring in your destiny. It's going to bring in your purpose, because you're shedding your skin to something new this week, Scorpio. And it's going to be a ball buster. So God bless my Scorpio counterparts and my Scorpio sisters and brothers out there, because we're in for a crazy broomstick ride this week of transformation and change all around. Whew. Crazy. As we move along to the next. And as we move along, who do we encounter? But yet the one of love and mothering. It is Cancer. Cancer sitting there, looking at the world around, trying to make a decision, not too sure, kind of concerning of the energies around. And you might get chills, and they multiply. Expect an electrifying experience under this week with this blue moon. Someone could have unexpected influence on your path. Get ready for a fresh direction. Now I have my moon in Cancer, so there's some unexpected energies and transformation coming in this week. So this is going to be some crazy week. And this one is spookily. So as the second full moon of the month appears on Halloween, goals, friendships, contacts, connections will form a part of this, as will a bigger vision unfolding. First, however, let's talk where you hang that witch's hat. Your home, your flat, your apartment. Simply, where you park your cauldron. You have planets entering the fourth this week from both directions. Retro Mercury and Venus. Time to focus on what still needs to be done in your home. Putting your house in order. What do you need to do? Do you need to clean? Do you need to, what do you need to do? Venus wants to enhance the enjoyment, but Mercury wants us to attend to particular matters. Updating, organizing, home editing, planning, paying bills, ensuring everything works. Sort out any outstanding issues with your landlord, counselor, mortgages, repairs, etc. It's mundane. It's mundane, but it's all about you beginning to enjoy your home. This is expect the unexpected. And who do I pull out for you? Is Uranus. Uranus is coming in, so it's double duty, and Uranus is ruling, in the 11th, ruling house. What? Friendships or one particular friend or group could be highlighted for you this week. You are the sign that knows about this full moon. That's your ruler. So you're going to have peak experiences. You're going to be like, bang, feeling the intensity of this. Social distancing on your broomstick ride. Definitely you could do that. You may discover you no longer feel a resonance for something and you want to fly off in another direction. This is experience. And of course, what do I pull out? The plane. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to take that plane ride? Where do you want to be? What do you want to be? My girlfriend just moved to New Zealand. She's in quarantine right now. She packed up from Greece and she went to New Zealand. Yeah, it was like she's from England. She went from England. She was in Greece for a while. Now she is in lovely New Zealand, and they put you up in a hotel. She's in quarantine. So yeah. So this is really very cool. So that's very exciting. I'm so excited for her and stuff. And Barbara, well, that was her old name. That's her old name, the astrologer. So, and she's friends with another astrologer in England. Yeah. So I've been following her. I've talked to her so many times online. She's such a beautiful soul. Just love her, and I've even had readings done by her. Yeah, I've had readings done. Like, she is a fabulous astrologer. She really is. And I love her energy. And when she started working with the Pleiadians and the Pleiadian energy. So I just adore her energy. So yeah, so very, very cool. I'm quite happy for her. I was, she asked a few people, for input from a few of the outer groups. So cool. I think she's going to do very fabulous there. Yeah. To move down south. Well, we'll see. She's got to get out of quarantine. She should be out of quarantine. She was on day 8. Day 9, 10. Yeah, she should be coming out this week from quarantine, I believe. So under that strict isolation, the really strict laws, strict rules. Yeah. I mean, it's the flow. I think she needs to flow. Anyways, we're going back to the Cancer energy. Sorry, off topic because the plane came in. Whew, took me on a trip somewhere, didn't it? And in comes the lunar eclipse of change. So with Cancers, with all the energies that are coming in for you right now, you're going to find by the end of November is where there's going to be some really heavy duty changes, more so, that are going to come in for you and bringing in those changes. And this is where with the moon is coming in with your friendships and immediately comes into mind. So look at who's coming to mind, who are you working with. Sharing Halloween with like-minded souls is a positive aspect with this full moon. So who are you going to be with on this full moon? Who, do you want to learn astrology? What more things do you want to start diving into? Because we have your strengths coming forward. So this is diving into this challenge of you will be being made stronger with the changes that Uranus is bringing in. And you're going to feel it, especially as we're going to take you into from month to month, all the way down to that lunar eclipse in that's going to be happening in Gemini. So the lunar eclipse is going to be like, because it's Sagittarius Gemini, and that's where it's going to happen. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you got to make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's and making sure that everything is going forward. This is the guy, the Knight of Pentacles is the guy who drives. He's a driver, right? He's a driver. He's a guy who makes sure that you're getting home safe from the party. It sure in the hell isn't the air sign or the water sign or the fire sign of the Knights. It's Mr. Practicalities coming in and saying, yo, yeah, we got changes, but how are you going to handle them? What are you going to do? Sometimes you got to allow for things to kind of come in and see where they settle. So see how that energy comes in. Where is it settling? Don't just react right away. Okay. And this is going to allow for you to bring in more of the fulfillment in your life and the changes and the strength that you need with all the transformation and changes that are going to be coming in for you this week and going into November. So Cancers, there is some crazy energies that are coming in for you. Crazy, crazy, crazy energies. It seems like I'm reading in your ear. So lag time. Yeah. Well, Mercury's retrograde. We'll just go with that. Whew. As we move along. Yeah. Moving along. And here we come into the radical. The radical. Who is the radical? Radical energy coming in. Radical energy coming in. Just a warning, it's Aquarius. Why am I calling Aquarius radical? Because they are. This is coming in for some huge radical energy for you, my little Aquariuses. Aquarians, my little Aquarians coming in. Twinkle, 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 my little Aquarians. So this is, don't hang on to the status quo this week. Ruler Uranus comes armed with a plan, and there's new flight path for you. So this is for your broomstick under this blue moon. Get on that broomstick. This is greater freedom and security is what follows. So this is bringing in something of change. If you might be finding that you're already in the change, you're really going to be doing the change. So this is going to be freeing you with some wild side this Halloween week. And especially if you've been keeping it under wraps lately. So this retrograde Mercury comes back into your ninth on the freedom and expansion. And the same day as Venus arrives in here in the opposite side. So we have this energy that's coming in, and we got energy from your fourth house. How's your house? What's going on with your house? Do you have a house? You know, what's going on with your home? This is home and lifestyles coming in. This is freedom comes in many forms. So this is like your comfort of your couch. What is comfortable for you? What are you doing? What are those changes that are coming in? And this is the moon ruling. This moon is ruling house. So expect a powerful feeling to surface. So you're going to be feeling this intensity of this moon. Might be a little bit bitchy, maybe. But look at your home and your apartment and things in your life and your family. Look at your roots. Where are your roots? Do you feel rooted or not? The moon conjuncting your Uranus in here is really going to shake shit up. You might be feeling like, whoa, I'm really not rooted. So this is where it's like looking at your success and emotion. Look at where you have been successful. Look at your emotions. Look at your feelings and things that are coming in. Where do you feel that connection? There's an opportunity to live better and a freeing you from the confines. Freedom. That broomstick's coming in and taking you off. I just feel like it's coming in. So it's allowing for this. And this is, Mercury retrograde, reinvention, right? Taking that energy. Allowing yourself to reinvent yourself and knowing that everything has cycles. There's a cycle for everything. So if you've discovered any of the planets at 8 degrees in your chart and you want to know more, definitely book a session. Get your chart out. See where that 8 degrees is if you need to know more about it. Here we go. And it's all about practicality. Practicality's coming in. 8 of Pentacles. So what are your skills? What are you skilled at? So this is coming in and maybe highlighting a lot of your skills. Maybe you've been hiding your skills lately. So this is getting you to come out more so you're not hiding it. Come out of your house. Maybe it's coming out of your house. Are you coming out of your house or not? Who knows? So Aquarius, there's some crazy energy coming in for you to get you to do some changes, getting you more rooted and grounded as we move towards Pisces. Whew, my little fishy. I know today, as the moon will be conjuncting with Neptune, it's going to be feeling a little bit wonky today. So a lot of people, like for you, my little Pisceans, you might be feeling a little bit like a little off with this energy that's coming in. And of course, you are making an opposition to Venus. So there's an opposition there. You're making this, I'm going to say it's more of a quincunx. So there's stuff that's coming in for you, but you're not seeing it fully. So there's energy, or there's relationship stuff, or energies with relationships, and maybe you want some sort of change with that, but you're not seeing it fully. So there's some energies that aren't coming in fully for you, and that could just throw you off a bit. That can make you feel a little bit unease, feel the unease of it all. And this is where you got to write, talk, weave a little magic under this blue moon. Allow yourself to just say it with intention, with love, and the words are magic spells. Words are spells, right? And you have the power to weave them. So this is really, if you're feeling a little off, or if you're feeling like you really want to do some really cool little mojo energy, this is where it's like, expect changes around any existing arrangements this week. But this is where you bring in the negotiating energy of your word. This is words are magic spells, and bringing in that magic of whatever it is that you are wanting to bring empowerment to. And this Halloween wants you to experience the power, wants you to experience all of this. And you're going back over the terms of something or someone else, your boss, your boo, or even the bank or the government. Look at the contracts and negotiations. Look at everything. You're going to have to look at it very closely, because Mercury's going into your 8th, and this is your house of money, and Venus is coming in the other side, and you know she loves to spend the money. Spend the money, honey. So here we go. So you really have to watch, your pay rise, payouts, mortgages, credit cards, money owed. Are you owed? This is really coming into a state of diplomacy. So there's a lot to do with money that's coming in for you, and what's going in. And in comes Aries. Whoa! Here comes some like feisty energy and spontaneous, and you really want to get things going, and you really want to get things moving. And this blue moon is conjunct with Uranus in Mercury ruling 3rd. So this is a house of communication. Use your words, Pisces, your words, and this could do with other things like your contracts or your business dealing. Using words, spells are coming in. So this is why we are calling it spelling. Speak, write, communicate with intention. It's magic. It's magic, 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 magic. And in comes the dragonfly. Dragonfly is bringing in that confidence for you to do what you need to do. It's bringing in that connection to spirit, right? Allowing for you to trust in that divineness, trust in that magic, and bringing in the balance, right? So it's all about the balance, right? Because you have that Venus coming into that 8th. You have Mercury coming into the 8th. It's your money house. It's the other money house, the money house that, the 2nd house is money. Then you have the 8th house is money. The 8th house has to do with pay rises, payouts, mortgages, credit cards, money owed, money owed to you. So it has to do with how you deal with that, right? And with that comes hope. Wow, lovely hope. The hope is coming in. The hope is saying positive, and the worst is behind you. So know with your determination, with your spell work that you are doing, that you are going to be starting on something that's going to bring you more clarity. Bring in that clarity. Bring in that, what you need. Bring that energy in. Allow it to come forth, Pisces. This is really a conjuring week for you. Conjuring week. So it should prove to be interesting. Should prove. So, as I said, take a look. If you guys haven't gotten your chart done, look at Cafe Astrology, look at astro.com. Pull up your chart and see where 8 degrees is. in your chart are any planets at 8 degrees, right? 8 degrees and 23 degrees. Those are the 2 degrees that you're going to find over the next several months. Those are activation times, the 8 and the 23, because the full moon and the new moons you're going to find all at 23 degrees over the next several months. All the new moons. Crazy. And 23 is a really odd number. It's an odd number. It adds up to 5. And angelically, 23. Let me look up 8. Well, we know 8 is infinity. So there we go. So 8 degrees in is inner wisdom. 8 is manifestation of wealth, finances. So 8 is the number of karma, the universal spiritual law of cause and effect. So 8 has that, whatever goes, it goes up and down, right? So whatever is up goes down, whatever is down goes up. So it has that karmic energy. And the angels are there to help you to go forward, to be grateful for all of what you are doing. Now, with the new moon being at 23 degrees, 23 degrees is a little, I'm just pulling up information that I have here. So 23 is made up of the energies of 2 and 3. So this is divine life. This is soul mission. 3 is bringing in joy and optimism. 2 resonates with the duality, the balance. So 23 has to do with the ascendant masters. So ascendant masters are coming in with the new moons. So we have a lot of manifesting for your higher desires and aspirations. So a lot of guidances will be coming in with the number 23 over the next several months, with the new moons being at 23 degrees. And this is going to be bringing in a lot of support and guidance and assistance for us. So these moons are hugely activating, bringing in a lot of activation, bringing in a lot of energy for us in order for us to get clear on our earth walk, right? And if you're already clear on your earth walk and you know exactly what you are wanting to do and you're out there and you're doing it, now you're going to have the angels coming in even more to help to guide you, to make sure that you need or get the resources that you need, right? So the biggest thing when we're on our earth walk is to, I'm going to get this. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm desiring, right? So that is what I'm bringing in. So that is what those energies are bringing in, right? So you can Google it and look it up, Dwayne. And just Google up angel numbers and it'll come up for you and you can find out with the number 9. So this is where you start to look at, especially with 8 and 23, because those are activation points that we're going to have with lunar cycles and those lunations that are coming in. So take a look in your chart on where those are as we go to lovely Libras and bringing in the Libra energy. Libra. Oh, you got it, baby. Libras. Oh my goodness. There is so much, because you have Mercury coming in the back door, Venus coming in the front door. There is a lot happening for you on looking on how your outlook is, right? So this is really looking into important discussions and transformation. This is where it may go on behind closed doors or simply to be too private to share, but it's impacting you. There's alchemy going on with you right now. So that means that there's a lot of changes that are happening for you, my Libras. Oh, gosh, don't get angry, Libras. You got to watch your anger. You got to watch that with this, especially this week, because you can be triggered very easily. So get ready for the revival and the relaunch and telling you it's time for you to do some self-love. This is transformation and this is magic. This is where this Mercury retrograde reappears through your back door. So this is where this, space between this energy, between the rooms to design your new look, your messages. What is it how do you want to brand yourself? How do you want to be seen? Right? So this is where, the real change may go on behind closed doors. This is really looking in and taking some time to say, this is what I want to do. This is a transformation I need to do for myself. And of course, what better energy to come in for you for transformation and change is Leo. Because Leo is the one of saying, here I am, this is who I am, this is how I am. And this is where for you, this is coming in where it's, this energy, especially with the moon coming forth, it has to do with your salary and mortgages and loans and joint assets. So there's a lot to do because it's your money house, your second and eighth house, as well as your sex life there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more. Something's coming in there for you, You're going to get a little bit of wink, wink. So this is something may shift, or the terms may change between you and someone else under this moon. What is it that you may be intensely, intimate with? It's funny, as so many people find it easier to be open about sex than money. Funny. So negotiate, there's negotiations that are coming in, knowing that you're fully supported. The mountain energy is coming in, that stability, that structure that's coming in for you. And that Uranus for this is about, it's time about you flying away for anything that stops you from evolving this witchy season. Allow yourself, if it doesn't work for you, if it doesn't feel good, get the fuck out of there, Libra. Don't be around there. Don't be putting up any bullshit. This is coming in. This is why you got to really watch your anger, because there's going to be energies that are going to be coming in that literally to be let off and let go. So there's an issue that's being, about controlling you for a long time. So looking at what has been controlling you so that you can start coming in. Eighth house coming in, ending and beginnings. So things are going to ending, things are beginning. This moon is going to be bringing in some wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of stuff. But it is also going to be that if it doesn't feel right, get the fuck out. Because in comes, when you do, the celebration comes in. However you want that celebration to be, right? It's ceremonial self-work. Yes, you got it, Candace. Bringing in that voodoo and hoodoo and conjuring and root, bringing in the magic and bringing in the elusiveness of this magical week. And with it, got the 5 of Cups. That's like the death card. So there is change and transformation coming in. Change and transformation. Death card coming in. Double twice. double time. It's coming in. It's bringing it in full force for you. So look at it. This is your achievements. This is where you want to go forward. How do you want to be seen? What is that new branding do you want? It's getting yourself spitting polished with a little bit of wink, wink, nudge, nudge along the way if you want it. You know what I'm saying? Come on. There you go. Not everybody gets it, They don't understand the wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So if you're not sure what that is, go watch some old Monty Python. It's some Monty Python. If you haven't ever watched Monty Python, I'm sorry. You're missing out on the best things in life. Everybody needs some Monty Python. Come on, we're going out for the Holy Grail. Come on, let's go. Oh, you know what shows I used to watch, right? Crazy, crazy humor. As we go forth, we are on Virgo. Virgos have been so fucking moody lately. Jump into conclusions here and there and everywhere. A lot of moodiness going on with Virgos. That's the very first thing I got. Be bloody moody. Like, why? Well, you're about to embark on something really big this Halloween. To the point, so point that broomstick in a new direction. Ideas, learning opportunities, experience, begin to explore. Take your broom and fly and begin to start looking. This journey begins right from the front door or your lounge room. Lounge room. I like that word, lounge room. Come into my lounge room. Let us lounge. Come on in, my Virgo. Don't look at if my paintings are hung properly or not, but just come in and allow yourself just to be. Because your ruler, Mercury, is it still retrograde, but he returns to your second house. Same day as Venus. Boop, leaves you and arrives. She's like, oh, thank God I'm home. Thank God I'm home. And you're like, thank God that bitch has left the house. Man, I couldn't handle that intensity anymore. Virgos are just like, get out, 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 out. So here you are. And Venus is in your house of money. We know Venus loves to spend. We know she loves chocolate. We know that she loves the finer things in life. So you got to watch it, Virgo, because she's just gone into your second and she could just make you gain a little bit of weight because she's probably already pitched. She's like, I'm at home. Listen here, bitch. Huh. Didn't treat me with much respect. So this week delivers this energy of freedom, and it's a focus on your ninth house. This is usually what I call as an explorer's moon. So this is bringing in this energy of this for looking at, maybe you can't travel. Maybe there is things that you can't do, but you can plan. You can begin to plan. So this does not mean that this isn't still plenty to explore right now or setting your sails right from the front room or your neighborhood. The familiar may look unfamiliar right now, and you may find yourself dealing with people far away. So there might be something coming up on the internet for you. And in comes, the 12th house. So there's energies that have been keeping you very overwhelmed. So even though that this full moon is coming in about travel or companion, this also has Uranus. So Uranus wants you to evolve via experiencing freedom. In comes the 12th house. This is about your greater cause and power, stepping into it. This is also looking at where you literally step free into the unexpected ways in something that's been holding you back, and you crack the wishbone, you get the wishbone. So wishes are coming in. What have you been wishing for? What are the changes that are coming in? Something may be finalized or concluded under this moon, which opens the way for you to do that. Large projects, anything to do with the law, study, foreign affairs, mass media, animals or outdoors. Opportunities are coming in. So things are coming in for you. So allow yourself to be open to this newness that is coming in. It's like an unexpected freedom that you are feeling. And in it comes the transformation, because Scorpio energy is very strong. With that energy comes in magic. You got to love it. Magic's coming in. Gotta love the magic, because magic is all around. And the thing is that people got to understand magic is everywhere. We're magical beings. We're magic. We can bring things. We can change things. We can alter things. We can move things out, bring things in, right? So this is where the Virgo has to come in and do her dance. Virgos are very seductive. Can be really, those little, they can be, pretty little nasty little winks. Not everyone feels that magic. I know. So Candace, our job is to get on our broomsticks and sprinkle dust over everyone. Bring in the magic, because Virgos are heading on to a new road. There are some new transformations that are coming in for you, Virgos, and it's coming in and it's going to bring in some changes and transformations. 6 of Swords means you're heading to something that you've been wanting or waiting for. Now it's like whoosh, openings are happening. You got to be able to accept it and be ready to go. Be ready to go. And this is where the magic, believe in the miracles. Miracles happen. Let go of the grievances and choose miracles. That's on the back of every business card I have. Let go of the grievances and choose miracles. Miracles are every day, everywhere. That's where the miracles are. Miracles are all around us. It's about you to allowing yourself to embrace that magic. Embrace it. Embrace it. Oh, allow for the magic and the conjuring and the sprinkles to come down. Enticing. Ooh, who do we have here? Oh, look at this. We're just chugging along. Woo! And here we come into this sign. A lot of these, I have quite a few friends who are, I was talking to my girlfriend whose husband is this sign, and she asked me, how much longer is this going to last? Said till January, February at the least, right? Kate, you have been moody. We have Aries. Aries is in the house, yes. And your ruler, and it's the ruler of Scorpio. So you got this double whammy of energy that's coming in. And transfer and change, and especially where it's coming in with Eris there. So it's at 17 degrees. I mean, it's got to go all the way back to 15 before it goes forward, which is on November 13th, 14th. So there is, this is really pushing forward. It's off the squares. It's not really squaring any of the bad boys, any of the mafia brothers anymore, but it's still bringing in some pretty radical changes that are coming in, and it's getting closer to Chiron. So there's a lot of healing that's going on with Aries. So there's a lot of healing that's happening. I feel like the 6th house is coming in where you really have to look into what is going on in your life. What do you need to have healed? Heal, baby, heal. So what in your life needs healing? What do you need to open your arms to? Because as soon as I said healing, I feel like I got the gods coming in and saying, come, have you accepted us into your life? And it's true magic stems from your values. Refusing to sell out. Hold tight to what your soul tells you is right. It's your spell book and compass. This is what you need to do. What is your truth? And if you don't know what the fuck your truth is, time to find it. Time to sit down and say, this is what I value in my life. This week also sees retrograde Mercury. It's entering your 7th on the same day as Venus, which rules this house, enters in the opposite side. So one in the front, one in the back, one in the front, one in the back. Past loves, issues, patterns, partners, lovers, anything to do with close long-term relationships. Whoa! That you've let slide. They could be coming back in. The love of something that you used to love to do, something that what did you used to love to do? Pick up trends or deal with this once and for all. If there's something there that you need to deal with, and past loves could be not a lover that you had sex with, because that's the first thing people think, oh, it's my lover. No, it could be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. Something or someone of love might be coming in that you haven't dealt with. What? So this is like, and also looking at trends, things that you used to love to do and you're not doing it. Maybe you love to whittle. Maybe you love to knit or crochet. What do you, if you're like, I don't know what I like to do. Well, then it's time to get off your fucking ass and start finding it, not sitting around anymore. Uranus is in your money zone. Full moon brings culmination and peak experiences as we bring in Mars. Of course, Mars comes in for you. It's saying we need our drive. We need our strength. We got to get going. We got to find and we got to start working on things. And Uranus wants to free you on some level. It wants to, that's the whole thing. Uranus, when it does shit, it is awakening us to things that we have not been paying attention to. And this is wanting to awaken you to what's going on. It could be financial commitments, transactions at this time. This is having you to bring anything you have been putting off up front. Hold tight to your values, because this is wizarding magic that's coming in. Think of Harry Potter. It is magic that's coming in. Magic, I say. This week is going to be fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. So it's change, it's transformation. It's bringing in those changes and transformations. That's what Uranus does. It sets things in. Hey, Jackie. It sets that in. Uranus is change. And it brings in change. It brings in things. If you haven't been paying attention to shit, Uranus is he is the one who's going to say, hey, you haven't been looking at this. Clean up your fucking shit. That's Uranus. And then comes in. So weathering the challenges ahead of you. You've been weathering them. This is allowing for you to go through, to have something new and positive in your life. But if you're still sitting there fucking moping, not doing shit, Aries, it ain't going to happen. If you're still saying, oh, nothing works out for me. It's not. Sagittarius, I see. Allowing yourself to put out, what are your dreams? What are your wishes? What do you want to manifest? What is it that you want to put out into the universe? Uranus wants to take you there, wants to get you on your broomstick, wants to say, let's go fly. But it's, if you're not doing anything to create it, then it ain't happening. This is bringing in your intuition. You got to trust it. And a lot of people are saying, I don't trust my intuition. My intuition's always wrong. No, your intuition is never fucking wrong. You're wrong. Your intuition's right. What you're wrong about is like you sit there and like, should I do this? Or are they doing that? What's going on here? I don't know what to do. Your intuition says, well, I told you at the beginning, but you didn't like the answer. That's because Uranus came in too. This energy is coming in, bringing in some fabulous changes for us this week. Are you taking them or not? It's up to you. Because 5 of Swords comes in, and that means that there's conflict coming in. That means the conflict's within you. The conflict isn't out there. The conflict's you. Whatever there's something conflicting, if it shows up outside of you, that's a reflection. You say, thank you for showing that to me because I know I have to fucking change. Mars comes in with that drive. Energies are coming in of change and transformation. Sagittarius is saying, hey, yeah, I get it. I see it. Let's go. Let's move this. My intuition is saying go. My intuition is saying this is what I need to do. And you have to sit there and overlook your fear. Because you'll get fearful and it could freeze you. And you're like, why am I fearful? Let me breathe. And get to the other side. Because it's on the other side. There's the freedom. There's the peace. There's the transformation. But it's coming into the silence. From the crazy into the silence. And the silence brings in the change. And the change brings in what it is that you soulfully need. Boom. Mic drop. And on that, we go to the notorious energies of Gemini. You're welcome. Geminis. Here we come. Come to me, my little Geminis. Come to me. What is going on for you? I feel like I have this cauldron going and I'm calling you forth, and in it comes all of this, sparks are flying out of my cauldron for you, Geminis, because there is so much energy that's coming in for you, so much changes that are coming in for you that is activating a lot of changes. Oh my God, my Sirius went on. That's so funny. Hang on. Oh my God. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. What do I have? Yes, I pulled up my notes for Gemini. What do I have for you? Oh, Gemini. I know. I just feel this cauldron brewing, and everything old could seem new again under the blue moon. So expect the past to reappear in unexpected ways. Feeling good, freeing outcomes could just follow. As we are conjuring under this moon, I feel like there's this energy, this essence coming in. There's a picture that's been on the internet for a long time, and there's this beautiful goddess, and she's pulling the energies from the universe down and allowing for her to bring in. She's a sage, and so she's bringing this energy in, this beautiful goddess sage coming in, and she's really allowing for this energy to begin to conjure, to come around, to bring in the transformation and change. And with Mercury's moonwalk back into the 5th, this is coming in about children, creative self. This is about lovers and self-expression and what infuses your heart with joy. The same day as Venus comes in. And this is going to be igniting all the potentials in between. This is parenting, this is adopting, this is grandparenting, babies, your adult children may feature now, as could that returning lover or opportunities to shine, a showcase, a talent. What comes out of this cauldron? What comes out of these sparks that are coming forward with you? And a reconciliation may feature due to Venus forward motion. In comes the intensity and the masterfulness of Scorpio for you this week. It's charming, secretive, and possessive. But it's Scorpio. Scorpio's taking you down somewhere. There's a trip that's coming in for you. But it's not the trip that you want. The trip that you want to take that takes you on a plane and takes you to a lovely beach where you get a lovely cabana boy or girl that serves you lovely drinks. Nope. It's Scorpio that takes you down, and it reminds me of that the cartoon of Hades, and Hades brings you down, is into his lair, and he's bringing all of this, energy down, and you're going down into the lair. And this is the tales of the unexpected. This is the theme of past resurfing in some way, the possible unexpected. It is a part of this Halloween week that's magic for you, I say. This is bringing in the key that is going to open the doors for you and release so much. This is where Uranus's main goal is to always for freedom. You cannot tie a Gemini down. Don't even try to tie a Gemini down. They will eat you alive. So this is bringing in missing pieces to the puzzle. Something hidden, news, anything coming in, fresh perspective. That piece comes in and it finishes the puzzle that you've been working on. Expect revelations which are linked to your long-term willing now, and it's going to lighten you even as states something obvious. So this Halloween is going to be bringing you so that you are going to be able to soar so high with your broomstick. So much is coming in because Jupiter comes forth, and Jupiter is about expansion. Jupiter is bringing in expansion and change for you. What are you expanding? What are you wanting change to? He goes, I can only do so much. I'm in my father's house. I'm in Capricorn. What do you want? Let's work with it. And it's all about the expansion of your foundation. What are you doing in order to make things change in your life? What are the secrets and the possessions that you have been keeping? Because in comes courage. Courage to make the change. Courage to do things that you've never thought you could do. Courage to step out and go through that veil. And saying, yeah, this is what I need to do. This is where I need to go. And bringing that veil in. And as you do that, Geminis, You get the 10 of Cups. You get all the love. You get all the emotion. And you get all the hugs and the kisses. Yeah. So this is bringing in some real beautiful insight this week. This is getting your broom all revved up, vroom, 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 and getting the cauldron stirring and allowing you to bring out and just allow that. I got like the smoke coming up. I got sparkles coming out. I got all of this energy that's coming out in the cauldron for you to say, let's fly and let's follow that spark. Ooh, it's sprites. What have you been thinking about lately, Geminis? The sprites are coming in. So there's somebody out there in my Gemini land has been thinking about something specific because the sprites are going to take you to it. You got to watch those sprites. They're going to take you somewhere. They influence a lot. Okay. They influence a lot. Your moon is your inner work. How you feel. What do you want done? The sun is how you show to the world. And then your ascending is Sagittarius. So that has a lot to do in how you react. And then, of course, everything else that plays in with your chart. So they all play a lovely game together. So when you hear one, you'll hear a little bit, oh, that sounds right. Oh, that sounds right. Oh, yeah, that really feels like a good thing. So they all have a little bit to play. All parts of it, all of it. And also whatever planets that are around them at that time too. Like what other planets are around your moon and with your ascendant being in Sagittarius. What does that feel like? What else is going on? So it's a whole astrology class, which will be coming up in January. I promise you. And amongst all my other promises that I give you. But no, my lovely little, there's a sprite coming in. So sprites are going to lead you. At first they might seem, when a sprite comes in, it's showing you a direction, something that is of your true essence, something that is there that maybe you have been, you want it. So here it is. My little Geminis, watch Brave. Go get Disney Plus and watch Brave if you haven't watched Brave before, because the sprites come in for her. This lovely girl, she's coming in, and then the sprites show her and take her to the witch's cottage. She wants something. She wants a change. She wants somebody to see her. And the sprites take her on this to say, come follow me. And then the sprites show her, come over here, you'll be safe. So the sprites are going to show you because it's coming in for your playtime, your inner child. So what's your inner child telling you? The inner child is not stupid. The inner child has knowledge there, and you got to follow that inner child. Interesting, my Geminis. So interesting as we move to Sagittarius. Whew! Well, Sagittarius, you got the South Node. Yep. And you're kind of sitting there doing your thing. And you're kind of, there is Neptune is really coming in for you. So Neptune is making some impact. He's squaring over to the North Node, yet there's some energy coming in on the other way. The other way. What is the other way, Mama? So Neptune is coming in about intuition. Are you following your intuition? Are you listening to your intuition? Is there something going there? Because with Sagittarius, because Sagittarius, right now deal with a lot to do with change, transformation, where you're moving. And underneath this energy of this blue moon, this could be a lot to do with, I got haunts and friendships and childhood. So ensure that you only bring what's relevant to you. So, because there's things that are happening here for you that you really got to be aware of. Watch where you're, fly that broomstick back to the future. This is where retro Mercury is re-entering your 11th. We have Venus is coming in there. We also have things to do with, what's hanging out. Like what's hanging out is there something to do with, are you hanging out at your old haunts? Are you hanging out? Where are you hanging out? And as this could be goals, this could be a house of the day of your future past. There's something to do with time travel. So there's a lot of energy coming in there, a lot of timelines that are coming in there for you this week, Sagittarius. So it's kind of like with this Neptune energy is really bringing in some crazy energy there for you. And this crazy energy that's coming in for you is really bringing in things to do with your relationships, romantic, your business, things along that line. So that's really coming in for you. But there's something that you need to check in for relevance. Does this resonate with you? Is this still here? Does this reconnect or revive a goal that you now see? This is looking in, what does this do for you? This back to the future, turn back time. Uranus is the ruler of the 11th house. And as all caught up in this week's blue moon, this energy, which is your 6th house and your 12th, this has to do with past choices, decisions, and have impacted how you feel about what's in the present. This is your witchy routine, those cauldron stirring habits, the magical blend of what you eat, for instance. Is it time for a fresh conjuring, a spell blinding mix? This is for you to take a look. Ooh, in comes the lovers. Ooh, the lovers come in. But there are 2 paths. Be true to yourself. There's a clear link and a pattern here. Before you go back to the future, imagine how this choice will affect your future. Write down all possible things. Let go of the choices. Just let it go. But look at the choices that you do have, but don't try and control the outcome. North Node, life purpose. North Node is in Gemini right now. It's about looking into what's going on. Look into it, investigate, get onto that cauldron, start looking around as you're on your broom, see what you're stirring, see what you're mixing. Maybe you need a new blend of something. Maybe you need a new spice. Bring in your imagination. Allow your Sagittarius imagination. That's your gift. You guys have the greatest imagination. You guys are very good at telling stories that can be a little bit bigger than what the story actually is. So look into your imagination. What are you envisioning? What is that reality that you want? Are you being true to yourself and looking at what it is that is significant in your life when it comes to your partners? This is about your life purpose. What do you want? What are you planting in your garden? What is blossoming in your world? What's happening, my little Sagittarius? It's time to take a look around. See what's going on. Is this where you want to go? Is this what you want to do? Is this the cauldron you want? Is everything in that cauldron you want? Or is there something else that you want to blend up? What is it that you want to blend? What is it that you want to bring? Take a look. Take a look. Because you'll find that as you start to look around, you'll be saying, that's really not how I want this to be. I want something more. I want something of more substance in my life. And begin to take a look and see what that is. This is the week to do it. This moon This moon. Can't say more about this moon. This moon is bringing in a lot of transformation and changes for people, and especially with Uranus there. Allowing yourself to shoot the arrow in a different direction, so you can bring in that truth of what it is that you truly desire. Taurus! And yes, the last will be Leo. Ah! How dare I make the Leos go last? I am so sorry, my liege. But here we go with the Taurus. Lovely, stubborn Tauruses. Taurians. It's your fault we're having shit this week. It's not Capricorns. It's the other Earth sign that's causing issues this week. So we have crazy energy. This is magic that's going to come in and some changes. This is where, this has to do maybe with love. How do you appear? What's going on? This is about you flying free of something. Finally, this is coming in. Peak experiences. What is it that you value? Venus is coming in. She's at home. She feels good. You're happy for her. Mercury's in there. So there's some element of energy that's coming in about your well-being, your routine, what's going on. It's happening. This is a chance for you to release any major impacts, anything that needs to go away. So this is for you to release. And if it's having a major impact on how you feel and you need to release it, and if it's not doing you of your highest good, you need to let it go. Failure to tackle this can lead to side effects: blurting, tears, frustration, energy drains, loss of faith, love, dreams, feeling disconnected. So you better make sure that you are checking in and you know what the fuck you want to do, because in comes Saturn. That's all about your structure and your changes and learning what you need to do. That's your karma. Looking at things. What do you want to put forward? Opportunities to a next level? What is it that's coming in? When you do this transformation and changes, and you look at these intense feelings that you're having, and you're allowing them, and you're saying, this is not where I want to be anymore. This is not what I want anymore. Whoosh, there's freedom. Owl comes in. It's like Harry Potter. The owl's coming in. He's bringing you messages, right? Saving the best for last. Owl, messages. Messages are coming in from spirit for you. Are you listening, Tauruses? Hello, Mr. Bull. Are you paying attention? Messages are coming in. Third house messages. A lot of messages are coming in for you to build up a new structure. Are you awake? Hello, Tauruses. Taurus. I mean, you guys don't like sudden. You're like Capricorns. You don't like sudden change. You don't want anybody to tell you what to do and how to do it and where to do it. You're going to figure it out yourself. You're going to do it, and you're going to, if it's going to benefit me, I'm going to do it. If it doesn't benefit me, I ain't doing it. Yeah. So looking in and going to your sanctuary. Time out. Go to the sanctuary. Figure your shit out. Light the fire under the cauldron. What are you putting in the cauldron? I put a studio and special effects in my cauldron. What are you putting in your cauldron? What do you want to stir up? Because the messages are coming in. You need to spend some time to figure your shit out and get things organized. And as you do that, rewards are coming in. And who's the biggest reward? My husband just walked in the door. Yeah, he did. And he walked back out. I like to stir up trouble. Who, my husband or Tauruses? I think both. He ran away, came in, he needed something, then he got it, and he left. Such a man. When they don't get their way. Yeah, when they don't get their way, they're just like, not getting my way. I want my way. I'm a bull. But this is, coming in. This is putting things in. You got a lot of messages coming in this week. Make sure you have a notepad and a pen with you. If you don't have a notepad or a pen, I bet you 10 to 1. Everybody has a fucking iPhone or some Android or smartphone or whatever the hell you want to call it. Idea. Click. Messages. Record. You can do that. Because when you do it, rewards are there for you. If you don't do it, well, then you're going to be feeling very confined in a pen that you don't want to be in. There you go. As we go to the last, but not least, the ferocious, loving, the ones that come from their heart. So they like us to say, Leo! Leo's in the house. Yeah, baby. Here comes that Leo energy. Here comes this transformation. Here comes that change. Okay. What is this Leo energy doing? It's your path. It's your purpose. Thanks to a direction determining with this blue moon, it is to set a fresh direction. Work success your way. Allow for the openings to happen for you. What is it that you're conjuring? What is it that you are creating? Say it again, Leo. You may have to repeat. There's a repeat coming in. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Mercury backs into its ruling third, and Venus is coming into the front. And if you do repeat yourself, say it with love. Reviving a past project is likely now to be picking up. Something's popping up. I feel like there's things popping up. I got a book popping up. I got a little box popping up out of my cauldron for you. So there's things that are popping up. There could be former clients, even a boss, maybe even a lover for some of you. This week is also all about your path or your public image. You should be able to work the ladder like a boss. Just like work it, baby. Work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. Put the hat on. Get your little witchy hat on. Get your broom going. Work it. Walk it down. Here I am. Yes, I am. Yes, yeah. And ensure you are seen in the best possible light at the time of this blue moon. Allow it. Rule that reputation. Rule it, baby. Rule it like a boss. You got it. Yeah. And Uranus in your 10th, working your smarts. You ain't no stupid. You ain't no stupid. You got the smarts. You got it. You got what it takes. You are that glowing sun. Here we go. Here we go. And with it comes Venus. Ooh, Venus is saying, oh, my little Leos, come. Let us bring in. What do you value? What do you want? Let us create. Let us bring in. This is a key. This is a key that we're opening for you, for your career and the matter to a final stage. A little bit of soul searching. Judgment card. Don't get judgy on yourself. No judgy. But this is for you to make decisions. This is decision-making time. This is about you to point your broom in the direction that you want to fly. This is about making the decisions, either short-term and long-term decisions that you need to make in your life. This is the week to start to be making it because you know it is the new year coming in on Saturday. And for a lot of my little Leos, you know that is what you need to do. And it's all about your routine. It's all about your health, your wealth. This is like getting your laser vision. This is what it is that you need to do. 6th house, Virgo. What do you need to do, Leos? Hello? Polarities, balancing it. Balancing it. Got to balance that bitch. And with that, balance comes in again. 2 of Cups. So you got a lot to do with balance and balancing your routine. How is your balance? What is that to you? What is your purpose and passion? How are you putting that out there and stepping into the world you want to step into? Time to make the changes. You want to make changes. How do you want to live your world next year? What does that look like? It's your choice. You got the power, Leos. Start shining that light. When that energy goes into Aquarius, remember, Aquarius is opposite you. So next year, you have Saturn and Jupiter shining their ass in your sign for a whole fucking year. 3 years with Saturn there. Saturn's looking at you, squaring Uranus for a whole year of change and transformation. Where do you think the offshoot goes? Into Leo. What? So now's the time to plan the action. It is now. I feel like now I got the battle going. It's like, what? Who's coming? Who's putting their shit in my house? It's like the hawks are soaring over top, and you got these lovely little baby goats, these cute little baby goats, and the hawks are looking at your baby goats, and you're like, no fucking way. This is what I'm planning. This is what I'm creating. No one's touching my baby goats. So this is about putting that plan and putting that energy together so that you can make the changes and transformation that you want in your life. This is the week. And I know some of my little Leos out there don't exactly like Saturn too much. But when you're going to have him there for 2.5 years, 2.5 years, 2.5 years, baby. Shining over with Uranus, staring down on you and making those squares and saying, okay, and it is a major square that it's going to do, and it's going to do it about 3 to 4 times next year. And the offshoot goes into Leo. So where is the sun in your house? Where's the sun in your chart? Take a look. What house is he in? So if you take a look at where that sun is in your house, where it is, so it's in your 12th house. So what is the 12th house? The 12th house is about secrets. It's about discovery. What are those secrets and things that are going to be coming out for you? So opposite that 12th house. So that's Pisces, the 12th house. So it's the 6th house. So it has to do a lot to do, things are going to be hitting your daily routine. What is your daily routine? What's happening in that daily routine? So opposite to you. So if because your first house is Aries, then, or no, it's not Aries. Sorry, got all confused there. But this is where coming in for the transformation and changes that are coming forth for you. So take a look, study your chart, see what's going on, and see where those activation points will be for you. That's what you need to do. Activation. So, my lovelies, thank you for glorious, glorious intuitive astrology. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on Periscope, YouTube, and on the Guru Mama page. If you are needing a reading to understand more about your chart, definitely book in, and we'll get you in to get a reading. And we're in for a ride this week, so let's fire up. Let's fire up. Fire up your broomsticks. That's what I got us all on. We're all on our broomsticks with all our glorious colors, and we're firing up our broomsticks, and we're saying we're going to make some fucking changes this week because we are the manifestors. We are the go-getters. We are the changes. So allowing your light to shine in all that you do and all that you say and all that you be. Blessed be, everybody. May the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you, and all that you say and all that you do and all that you be. Know that you are a blessing to this earth, and the earth is a blessing to you. Have a great one, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.